Welcome to Fitness Tips number 126. My name is Evie, and today I'm going to cook a quick, easy, healthy, delicious meal. And I want you to see me do it so you recognize this is not that hard to do, because you can have great tasting food with not a ton of calories that you can enjoy while you're losing weight, while you're getting healthy and fit. So I'm gonna start off, I gotta get cooking because it's happening right now while I'm doing this live. I'm gonna spray my pan. I already turned it on, I already sprayed it some. I am spraying it, I'm turning the heat on. Now look, I did do a little prep before I started today. I got some eggs scrambled, all right? I'm gonna dump my eggs right in here. I'm gonna make this high. I'm dumping my eggs right in my pan, and I'm gonna let it cook. Voila! Hi, Ann, nice to see you. Hi, David, nice to see you. Hi, Lynn, nice to see you. Got 3 people watching, awesome. So I got these eggs in my pan, and I just put them in. I don't do anything to them. I let them cook, okay? Guess what I chose to do today for your Facebook Live Recipe Friday? I picked the cauliflower, the fried cauliflower chicken meal. In fact, when we're done, this is what it's gonna look like. Doesn't that look fantastic? And I'm showing it to you because I already cooked it last night because I wanted to make sure that it tasted delicious before I shared it with you today. Now I'm going to tell you what, I've heard, I do online training. I train clients online. My specialty is helping people lose weight and get healthy and fit. So, the other day, because I'm running a special right now, the other day this lady asked me and she says, hey, what does this entail, this online training? All right, so I'm cooking it for 30 seconds. I'm flipping it over. And listen, guys, you don't have to be a good cook. If you watch me cook, I can cook, but I'm not great. I'm not great. I get the job done, all right? I'm not perfect. Like I said, that should have been perfect. It's not perfect. It's okay. It'll still taste the same. All right, so again, this was the eggs. I just put the eggs right in it. I cooked 30 seconds on each side, and then I'm taking it off of there, and I'm putting it on a cutting board that I have right down here. Then what I'm doing next is I'm going to lower that heat a little. I'm going to put a tablespoon of peanut oil in my pan, because everything's going to happen in this pan right here. I'm putting 1 tablespoon. This is a half spoon measure. I'm putting 1 tablespoon of peanut oil in. Then I'm putting a tablespoon of minced garlic, which look, I already prepped, took the cap off. I know. I'm putting a tablespoon of ground ginger, a whole tablespoon. I'm putting that in too. Then I'm gonna mix it around real quick. Woohoo, woohoo. And then I'm putting chicken thighs. This is a pound. I did already get all the fat off, and I'm putting this whole pound of chicken thighs right in the pan. That's 1 pound. I'm gonna mix it around with those great spices. I'm gonna tell you what, guys, I had it for lunch. It's almost all gone. I made a ton of it last night. I had to make sure my son didn't eat it all so that I could show you this finished product. I had to text him. He gets home before me today. I texted him, said, guess what? Don't eat all of my chicken stuff, because I need it so I could show it on my live, all right, after today, later on today. All right, so I put the peanut oil in, the ginger, I'm adding that. It's going to do that for a couple minutes. It's going to be about 4 minutes. So I was telling you about this lady who's asking me, what's so special about your online programs? And I'm telling her, I said, well, besides the customized workouts that are targeted for you as an individual, I said, I give you a meal plan. And she was like, really? like, why would I do that? And I'm looking at her like, your goal is to lose weight, then it's really, really, really important what you're eating, all right? What you're eating, the quality of what you're eating, the quantity, how much you're eating. And, you know, if you make great tasting food that doesn't have a lot of calories in it, you could eat more of it. And not only could you eat more of it, you're going to want to eat it because it tastes great. Hence, this is why I do recipes on Friday. I was just doing recipes because I like to cook, because actually I don't really like to cook that much. However, I recognize, like a lot of you, guess what? If you want to be healthy, if you want to be fit, you have to, at some point, at least learn how to cook the basics. So I try to make all these recipes I try to make them doable, easy. Now listen, I cut these chicken thighs into 1-inch little pieces. So within 2 to 4 minutes, they're all going to cook in here. All right, all that's in here is a tablespoon of peanut oil, a tablespoon of minced garlic, and a tablespoon of ginger. I already made my eggs, which I'm going to cut my eggs right now. I'm going to take my big knife, and I'm going to tell you what, this is a real tip here. If you plan on spending any time in the kitchen, which I highly recommend, if you plan on losing weight and getting healthy and fit, you need to get a quality knife, all right? Because if you don't have a quality knife, you don't need a ton of them. One quality knife that helps you cut this chicken thighs, all right? To get the fat off those chicken thighs, to help you cut anything you have to cut. Now, all I'm doing is cutting this egg into really small pieces because it's going to eventually be in my finished product. See? That's all I did. I cut it up into small pieces and just went, woo-hoo-hoo. That's it. Done. It's all done. All right, so we're still cooking the chicken here. So again, let's talk about this lady. She was really surprised that I was promoting healthy eating. And I'm looking at her like, you realize that for you to lose weight, it's really important what you're eating, right? I mean, yeah, exercise is important, but most important is what you're eating. How much you're eating, the quality of what you're eating, your food-wise. So, and I always suggest finding meals that you are going to love. Like this meal. Let me show you again. I have to tell you, it was fantastic. Fantastic. And guess what? Although I am using oil, I'm not using a ton of oil. I'm only used 2 tablespoons of oil for the whole thing. I'm not even done. But I'm going to tell you, this, a cup and a half is only 300 calories. It has chicken, it has cauliflower, it has snap peas, it has peppers, it has oil, it has reduced sodium, soy sauce. It takes no time. I'm doing it in this live. I'm literally going to do this entire meal while you're watching. So obviously, it can't be too complicated. Normally I'd use a timer on this. However, I'm eyeballing it. And when this chicken gets done, this, besides the prep, besides getting the fat off the chicken thighs, and by the way, you absolutely could use chicken breast if you chose to. I did choose the chicken thighs, but you know what? Once in a while, you got to go for the flavor. Like I told you, a cup and a half is only 300 calories, which is a good-sized lunch or a good-sized dinner. Okay, so as soon as this is done, I'm going to take this out, and it is done. I'm going to put it on a plate because I got some more stuff to cook. I'm going to take another tablespoon of my peanut oil. And then I am putting the awesomest part in. I am putting the cauliflower. The chicken. Putting these in. Putting the cauliflower in. Now look, I bought this cauliflower, this bag, This is a bag of already riced cauliflower. And I bought it right at Walmart. All the stores have it. This was actually fresh. It was right in the produce section. You can also get frozen. Sometimes I buy frozen. This is only going to cook for a couple minutes, literally 2 minutes. So it gets cooked. And I'm going to tell you what about cauliflower. The beauty about the cauliflower is you can do so many things with it. This is in place of rice. This cauliflower has next to nothing for calories. However, it's very filling. Look at that pan. Look at how much is in there. In fact, the red peppers, that was a half a cup of red peppers. That was a whole cup of snap peas. This is no calories. This is hardly any calories. Okay, so you could eat a lot more of that because there's not so many calories. And that's how you lose weight. You eat these good meals, you create a calorie deficit, okay, through your calories you consume every day without starving because your body still needs nutrients. Okay, and then you find meals that are fantastic that you love to eat, that are easy to make so you don't have to spend your whole life in the kitchen. And then you start eating it regularly. You put it in your regular weekly meal plan. And that's what I was talking about. So I'm telling this lady who was asking me about my online plans. She was one of the people at my class. Last night, my weight training class. And I'm telling her about the food, and she was like surprised about the food and why I would even include it. And I'm like, it's all about the food, man. It's like 75% of your success in losing weight is what you're eating and how much you're eating and how many calories are in what you're eating. So in my online plans, I give people actually a meal plan. So I'm telling her that. I'm like, I give you a meal plan. So it's not like, you don't have to even think about it. All right? I give you recipes with the meal plans. And then I give you a grocery list. So you would even, there's not much thinking you have to do. And then you follow it. That's it. You follow it. Maybe that's the hardest part. And then, of course, I do customized workouts depending on where you are and what your goal is and what we can do. And whether we do it at the gym or whether we do it at home, but for sure, there's weight training. All right? We're always doing the weight training. All right, so now I have, this is just about done. And you're not going to believe this, guys, but we're almost done. All right, now I'm going to take the chicken. I'm putting the chicken back in. Right, I just put it on a plate. I'm putting the eggs in. All right, like that. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I am mixing it all up. I don't even need this on anymore. I'm mixing it all up. And then I'm putting 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. Soy sauce, reduced sodium soy sauce. 3 tablespoons. So I'm going to measure it because I don't want to put a ton of this in. This stuff has calories, a lot of sodium. This one does not. If you like more in it after you're eating it, yeah, feel free to put some in your individual meal. All right, but basically you're just putting 3 tablespoons. You're mixing it up. And guess what, guys? That's it. That is the meal. Voila! And you have yourself a fantastic cauliflower chicken fried rice. Okay, because the cauliflower counts as the rice, and the cauliflower does not have a lot of calories. And I had it for lunch. I told you my kid wouldn't give it up. I don't even have any left in the house but this one little bowl, all right, to show you. And so I'm sure this is going to go really quick. It's delicious. And it is fantastic. And look how long it took me. Yes, I did have everything prepped already, but still it wasn't even that many things. It just took a little bit of maneuvering around. I used this very little space. I showed you this fantastic recipe. Listen, there are so many things you can do with cauliflower. You can make mashed potatoes with cauliflower. You can make vegetarian meatballs with cauliflower. You can make tater tots with cauliflower. You can make pizza crusts with cauliflower. Okay, and all these times you're using this cauliflower, you're using it in place of something that has a lot of calories. And cauliflower doesn't really have a lot of taste. It takes the taste of whatever you're putting it with. Like here, it tastes like soy sauce and chicken. and the other things I have in there, the ginger and the garlic. So it tastes fantastic. I hope you guys give this a try yourself. If you give it a try yourself, I want you to post a picture right on my timeline. I want to see it. I want to know what you think about it. I actually had another person, because I posted this recipe yesterday, that already tried it. They already tested me, they loved it. And I said, oh, I know, I tried it myself last night. I loved it. So this is going to be a regular meal in this household, and I'm in the process of doing an ebook with recipes. So it'll definitely be included in that ebook. Now listen, if you got anything from this, please share, please like, please comment. If you're interested in finding out more about my online training to help people lose weight, message me and I will be sure to get in contact with you and find out if my programs are a good fit for you. You guys have a great day. I will be back because I am going to talk Sunday about my online plans, what makes them so good, why is online training becoming a big thing, the convenience of it, the flexibility of it, the affordability of it, and what I offer. Because on Sunday night, midnight, my introductory rates that I've been doing all year are going to regular price. All right, I've been doing it all year. I'm jacking them to regular price. So if this is something you want to get into or you want to try, I have a 4-week plan and I have a 12-week plan. Be sure to do it before Sunday night at midnight because it's changing. All right, Zainab, nice to see you, and you guys have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you Sunday. Thank you.